for each movie and TV show that we will be reviewing. Just think of it as turning your movie group chat into a podcast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Jazz.
I am Jason. And man, per usual, I got some house rules I want to run through with you. So let's get started. One, we will be spoiling this review. So if you haven't seen it, you haven't watched it, please stop, go check it out, and then come listen to this review. Number two, please like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know, let your church members know, let your family know what we are doing over here at the Was It Good Though podcast. Number three, have fun. We just kicking shit, having fun with my friends. That's what we do. And last but not least, this is not a kid-friendly podcast. So if you're watching with your kids, that's something on you that has nothing to do with us. Let's get to this review.
That has nothing to do with us. That's on you. If you want your kids to listen, it is what it is. From the intro, stop looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I did. No, I wasn't saying that. I just looked because I was just like, yeah, oh God, that's the vibes, and that's how it's supposed to be.
But how you feeling? How you feeling, Jason?
I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Ready to get into all these different conversations. Is that me dinging like that? I'm not important. No, it's not.
Nah, I didn't think that could be heard. So let me go ahead and.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I important tonight? No, no.
You are important all the time. All right, so hopefully that stops. But yes.
Yes, people, this is the Was It Good Though podcast about movies, TV shows, and your mama. No, I'm just joking.
Your daddy. Definitely about your daddy.
And I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am Jazz. What's going on? We is live to discuss What If? Season 2. Let me throw that in there. Oh, I be practicing when we're not recording. I just be like, all right, let me get my sound effects going.
You record yourself and do it? Like,
yes, because I'm QA. I gotta make sure it's working.
I like it. I like the energy. I like the energy.
But yes. Are you ready for this? This is our first Marvel review this year. But then again, it is only the 4th. So, hey, we are here. Episode 1 of season 2 of What If. Before we get started on this, Jason, let me ask you this. And I know we got about 9 episodes. Some of them I will not be trying to go into details, or I'm going to do a little skim over it. Because like I told you at the beginning, I was like, I wasn't sure how I was feeling about season 2. And then we got episode 5. And I said, okay, my tone of voice changed. But as a whole, between season 1 and season 2 of What If, which one was your favorite?
Season 2. There's not even a question in my mind about which season was better. It was way better, hands down, from the beginning to the end. It was a way better season. What was episode? Okay, so what was episode 1 of What If? Season 1. What was episode 1? What was it about?
I mean, it was with Captain Carter. That was episode 1 of season 1, Captain Carter. Then the episode 2.
That's not better than the episode. Season 1, episode 1. It is not better than that.
Well, I wasn't a fan of that episode, but I would say episode 2 of season 1 is better.
We'll see. What was episode 2?
That was with T'Challa. If he would have got taken by Honda.
That is not better than Star-Lord coming to Earth in 1988 and fucking them up. That was not better than that.
It was better than the first episode of this.
That's not. We doing episode for. I'm doing episode for.
You
episode.
Doing that? I wasn't doing that. I'm just sitting here like.
It's not better than that. So episode 3, I'll give you that, because whatever episode that was, we're happy. It wasn't the best, but it still was pretty cool to see.
They just wanted to do a Christmas episode. Like, I get why, because the episode dropped on Christmas Day, but y'all, we didn't need that. Nobody would have said, why didn't Marvel make an episode for us on Christmas Day for What If? in my opinion.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them for doing that. I appreciate that, even though I don't fuck with holiday movies, TVs, and stuff like that. That's not my steez. But y'all can have it.
No, I ain't in that, y'all, because I was just like, what is this? But I thought it was cool that you got an introduction to like Happy getting the Hulk DNA since he's injecting himself with things. It's like, okay, Happy, I didn't know that was your vibe. But so you give this the best one. What was your least favorite episode from this season, or did you have one?
Episode 3.
You just love all of them.
Episode 3, the one with Happy. That wasn't my favorite.
What after that one? After that one.
Why do I have to pick 2? Why are you forcing me to pick 2? So if I have to
I'm just asking.
Let me see, because I was trying to go outside my head, but I ain't that good. Let me see what these episodes were. So outside of episode 3, what you guys want to say?
Nah, go ahead.
Love that episode. No, that was the only one. I love everything after that. Fucking fight.
Right.
And my favorite one may have been the episode 4, the one with Tony and Gamora doing the race car thing. That shit was fire to me.
Wasn't that the episode that was supposed to be in season 1, but they didn't? Because I think Nebula had an episode.
It was
that was great.
It was I'm gonna call it the Lost episode. It was supposed to, because they were supposed to explain why Gamora was a part of the Guardian of the whatever they were called, Guardians of the Multiverse. It was supposed to be explained why she was a part of that crew. But people asked why wasn't it Tony instead of Gamora, which makes sense, truthfully. But I think it was because the lesson was for her, not him, in that episode.
Right. Nah, I get that. That episode was straight. It was giving me like the Mario Kart vibes. I thought that was cool and unique. But like episode 1 with Nebula joining the Nova Corp, I was like, okay. Like this first episode didn't get me excited for the season. I thought it was creative, but I was like, all right, sure. I think this is probably my least. Well, not my least favorite. My least favorite is the Christmas one, but this is probably after that. Yeah.
I understand.
I was shrugging my shoulders. Like when we look at Nebula from this season versus last season, but the episode where she was in with T'Challa, calling him Cha-Cha? Which Nebula version did you prefer?
This one. Season 2, Nebula. I liked it a lot more because it was her central. She was the central focus of the episode. So I enjoyed how they did that in the actual episode. But then I like how I also enjoyed that them bringing up the Nova Corp. That's something that's supposedly going to be important, because I wanted to match my teammate. What I wanted to coordinate with my homie. What's up? You got to go. Your background green out here. Your little B. So I mean, clearly you wanted to match too.
So we just all about that green money. Okay, I'm here for it.
$1 bill, y'all.
Money. But no, I thought that was creative. But I was just like, all right. But I do like how they brought back very older characters from like phase 1 and phase 2. I mean, you got a lot of people that you haven't seen in years throughout this entire season. You don't have it. You didn't think so?
I asked you who.
I mean, I don't remember half those people's name, but like the leader in this episode, that played Glenn Close in the first Guardians movie. So she was with Nova Corp. She was the one that and then Ronan and all Ronan's sidekicks that was in the Marvel.
So I thought these people was from Captain Marvel, because the one guy was from Captain Marvel who kept keeping her back the entire time, and then they popped up. I thought that was the lady I thought that was the evil lady from the Captain Marvel movie, not from the Guardians movie.
Oh, no, because she was with Nova Corp. But you know who I'm talking about from Guardians.
Hell no, I don't. That's what. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking Captain Marvel, because it was the lady in that room that she kept going into that was speaking to her like
she
the
was in
AI
episode
lady.
2. She was that was Marvel.
Marvel. It
Marvel.
was Marvel.
She was in
Marvel was in it
episode
too.
2.
I remember that because
Yeah.
she showed them how to get the fast spaceship.
Right.
Or whatever it was that was in. He was like, "How we gonna get there? It's gonna take forever to get over there." He was like, "Shit, get him. I'm gonna show you. You get up inside this thing."
Yeah. Gemini, I agree. It was
That's a
good, but it
lie.
just didn't.
That is a lie.
How is that a
Season
lie?
2. See, the thing about this is
Jason.
the people. Season 2. You know what? The second thing about season 2, it's about women. It's primarily about women.
It is. A lot of episodes
I
were
think
women led.
So I think that's where the actual issue really came from. Every episode was woman led. I don't think there was a man led episode, except the top. I think that was a nope. I'm giving that to baby girl, to his daughter, to the Wasp. I feel like it was more about her. I think it was more about Hope, because she the one that switched. She switched the whole episode. It was about him being evil, but it was about them too. Them two in there.
I'm gonna say that's a reach.
Season 2 brought everything together.
Season 2
and they tied
continued the stuff that you had from season 1.
It did, but it brought stuff together. This season 2
was a good sequel. What did it bring together?
At the end, because it was so. Now that's the one thing this season missed. There wasn't any dark episodes. There wasn't any dark things or dark events that went on. So when you got to the end, Doctor Strange went behind every one of these events and he captured all of them in the actual room for somebody to assist him. And the only person that was of service to him was Kahori, aside from Captain Carter. And he locked up everybody except so the Hela from the Hela episode wasn't the same Hela that was in the room, but all of them But all of them through their tools from every episode that we seen, and they end up wearing that stuff. Just like when she put the gauntlet on, which
the armor.
Like they were just wearing that. She wore the crown. It was just different. There was just different elements. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't as tied up as the previous one. But I love this season way better to me. As far as when it came to it, and just like the stakes in that situation, and it.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. But I know I told you, like, as we're going through this review, which messages did you pick up from each episode? So, for episode 1, Nebula joining the Nova Corps, like, what message did you get from that story? And I can give you the message that I got from it. If you want me to go first.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm gonna say, like, when I did my rewatch, especially after we just did our review of 21 Bridges, I'm gonna say Nebula is the Andre in the Nova Corps. That loyal, by the book officer, not corrupt. That's who Nebula was. Nebula was in this episode. So yeah, it's Andre Chadwick's character from 21 Bridges.
I'm not mad at that, but I'm not mad at that. But I'm gonna also go with you. Almost can't judge a book by its cover in that same exact situation, because I think Nebula was the one that had to change her perspective, not her perspective, but the viewpoint of her. Because everybody looked at her like, you this, you that. She was like, yeah, I was that, but I'm not that no more. So you're not going to continue to judge me based on that situation. And I'm living based on the values y'all have taught me, and this is what I'm doing now. So yeah, I think that's the one, or that's the message that I got in that. But I think that's almost like the second episode too, though, with Quill. Because when you go into the episode, it was almost the same exact thing. You can't judge him based on what he going. And with her, and with Hope, like I said, which I feel like it felt like it wasn't Hope led. I will say, what I'm saying too much, talking too fast.
No, I'm laughing at you because you see a realization like it was not led by Hope. So I thought that was
because what I was going to say is I feel like it was distributed pretty well amongst everybody. I would have loved to see more of T'Challa character, or T'Chaka's. I would have loved to see more of T'Chaka's character in there. But I mean, I feel like based on how many people they had to distribute that pretty well between them. And I love that. And I do wish Bucky would have popped. I do wish Bucky would have popped young Quill. I want the end like that, but sometimes in this story here, Ego took over the planet because Quill got popped. That would have been hard had he got.
Not. Yeah. No, that would have been dope. And I feel like because we had this conversation before because I think you mentioned of Marvel like between that line of like giving us some dark content, and I was like, I feel like they can possibly do that with What If, and so if Bucky would have killed him, that would have been insane. And I feel like they definitely could have been able to like fill that time to see Ego destroying everything and how it would have panned out, and then to watch with him like every universe ain't gonna get saved. Universes die every day, so that would definitely would have been dope. Jason, them little fingers was a little crazy. What's going on, Crystal? Like you playing on the keyboard or doing something else? Like chill.
What you be doing with your fingers like that?
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, Nebula just didn't get enough love as a kid, but she was a robot too. So, and Thanos was just snatching people up off their planet. But no, like this episode, I definitely enjoyed it, and I just love seeing them come back together. I love that we were able to get Lawrence Fishburne's character back.
I appreciate them bringing him back. Even the voice, they got the actual Lawrence to actually voice his character. So and I love that they do that. They go back, and we kind of went through. Well, my first conversation was people that have died in the series don't come back, but you did say they brought back Josh because you was gonna try to prove me wrong.
Did I say all that?
You didn't say it all, but that's what I took from it.
Oh, boy math. Having your own translation.
No, boy math is getting on here and just start talking about all my classmates from back in the day. Cat Williams, like that's boy math.
But it was really good entertainment because, oh my God. Whew. Yeah. But I will say, like, I love this episode because you got a lot of very good quotes that were from the live action movies. And I'm gonna say I saved a few from Howard because Howard was just like he was just like when they found out about the pedal when Thor brought it, he was just like, why don't we just stick it down to garbage disposal and that'll solve all of our problems, which is what Tony said during Infinity War to Doctor Strange about the Time Stone. And so I thought that was funny, but then also Howard was just like, we got a team thing going on over here, which is what Black Widow said to Captain Marvel in Endgame. I didn't recently watch all these Marvel movies, but this just like some little catches like that of quotes.
Some things, stuff like that. And I love when they do that though. When they go back, go back through everything. So like within that first one with Nebula, I love how they did Korg. Doing the puny god scene with Hulk and Loki when he was slamming them just back and forth on the ground, and he just threw him up. So that was those little callbacks and those little movie references, man. That shit was dope. But yeah.
Let me ask you this. So in this episode, you have Howard and Winter Soldier working beside each other, and we all know Winter Soldier is who killed Howard. So do you think he killed Howard in this universe?
No.
So
he could. It could. So technically he could. Right. But I seriously doubt it based on that. Which since now that you mentioned that, because I thought about it, I was like, damn, you got damn, what's you got Ant-Man. What's Ant-Man's name?
You talking about
Damn. We're gonna say Michael. We're gonna say Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas talking to Hank. Hank talking to Quill. That was really dope. But then you see the interception of Howard intercepting Winter Soldier as he's doing. He was like, man, you gotta let the kid be who he is. Let's let it be. Let the situation go, and it's going to be okay. We're gonna. So that was a dope catch. I mean I knew it, but I wasn't thinking about it to that point.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those on my rewatch of this, of like some Easter eggs that just jogged my memory when I watched other like earlier movies MCU movies. I was like, damn, that's dope. How they just be putting their own stuff in it to probably see is anybody gonna catch this. Jazz called it, y'all, on the Was It Good Though podcast. But I mean, look, it is what it is. But let me ask
they know we are fucking cinephiles, maybe. So they know we catching this shit. We catching the Easter eggs. This is what we do. We pick up on this movies, TV. We do that. I just fucking said that we need to put I can't say authority because that's what Tank says on his podcast. We got to be like the master class of movies, and we have the master class of movie and TV. Something we're gonna come with something of movies and TV, but goddamn it, we that. Continue with your story.
Nah, I was just gonna ask you when Hope was walking around listening to her Walkman, and she has a song that she's jamming, and she plays it for Quill. If you were 7, what song is playing in your Walkman? Back to whatever year you were 7. Like, what song are you like playing for somebody else? Like, what is in your Walkman? And that's a question
Jazz, come on, you don't have to tell people that you just coming off the whim because they'll think that anyway. But if I was to say, I want to be very clear in this. So I want to actually look this up real quick, if you don't mind,
sure.
on things.
Would you like me to say what mine's gonna be?
If you know it, yes, please.
Jason, of course I know it because I made sure to have the answer.
I mean, you literally just said I just made this up. So why would I know you have the answer on top of your head right now?
Do you ask people questions that you don't think they're going to ask you back and not have an answer prepared?
Sometimes, hell yeah, all the time. I lie about them when I get through it.
I don't be lying. I'm gonna let you have that. But so now mine is gonna be Tupac. Hit him up.
Why are you like this?
That's a joke. Now mine is definitely gonna be some I'm gonna say Michael Jackson, Thriller. That's what I'm playing. Yep. I don't know what year I was when I was 7, but I was born in 94. Is that the age?
This nigga here gonna lie. this nigga right here, man. Nah.
Not you still searching.
Cause it's just so much of it. You know what? Cause you gotta be people know. It gotta be some people know, you know. I'd be like, come on. What's this? They call me
USHERRAYMONZ.
Baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Got a nigga feeling like
Joe. Why are you 7 and listening?
Oh, that was light. That was light. Take me to 98. You ain't gotta say too much. I can look in your eyes. I can tell you wanna fuck. At 8 years old.
Yo, that's all fire though.
At 8 years old, and at 9 years old, what these bitches want from me? I've got to ask you. and I'm trying to get that off. Like, what these bitches want from a nigga? I'm gonna be a payer for life. What?
Only over here where we have MCU discussion turn into some 90s rap. Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, what is the lesson, or excuse me, what is the message that you were able to walk away from in this episode?
Which one are we referring to?
Episode 2, Quill and them.
I thought I already said that. Don't judge a book by its cover. Same. Don't judge a book by its cover. That was my same. I feel like that was the same one, but it was also listen. Sometimes you have to listen to the kids. Like you have to actually just like, because for him, well, for Hank, he knew it wouldn't be nothing to make him fight his daddy. That wasn't going to be an issue for him. Now Marvell, she was like, why would he fight his dad? He was like, you clearly don't have kids, man, because that's all they do.
A lot of the fathers were projecting in this episode because like Howard and Hank were projecting. Like every time Howard said something, he said, "My son hates me."
He was right though.
I mean, yeah, but damn.
You. So when you actually are in your kid's life, you kind of know the vibe between you and your kids. You kind of know what they will. You should know. Let me say, I can't speak for the rest of you niggas, but I can speak for myself.
I'm gonna stay over here because I'm not on that road yet, so I can't even stay. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm just over here at the bus stop, leaving them bitches on purpose. But I'm gonna say my message is maybe it shouldn't be fuck them kids. So
No,
that was my message.
They should have popped him. That would have made for a better episode.
That would have been dope.
Ego, because I feel like that was like one of the stories from the previous one, right? Like when
he did snatch him up when T'Challa was the
that's
one
what
who
I'm finna
got
say. When
scooped up by,
T'Challa got picked up by them, he picked them up instead. So I know it wasn't the same, but it would have been dope if that was a continuation of that, because
right.
T'Challa was grown at that point, so he was the one that got picked up, and I think he was at like the what's it called, right? The ice cream shop cleaning up when he got picked up in the season 1.
The Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Dairy Queen. That's right.
But episode 2 is the Christmas one, the one that we both weren't too much of a. Episode 3, the Christmas one, where we weren't too much of a fan of. I mean, it was cute and it's cool to see like Happy and Darcy, but the message I got from this episode is Darcy is the broke bitch in the club. Cause yeah, she be having like a bunch of internships.
She's in college. She's trying to make her way.
How long? Darcy been in school for 9 years, my nigga. Like, and she's not going for a doctorate.
When your friend that you work, when your friend you work for is dates a god, like you live in a different space. And she's not in the intern in Marvel, right? Like she's working. When she was with the police department on one division, she was working.
I don't know. I ain't seen that bitch cash no check. So yeah.
Have you seen anybody? Have you seen Spider-Man cash a check? The fuck?
I seen Falcon try to go cash one or at least get a loan. And we saw what happened with that. How you a superhero? Can't even get no loan. That's crazy. But did you have like this episode? We saw the villain from. He was in Iron Man 2. Wasn't too much of a fan of that one. So Hammer. Yes. It's okay. Hammer was the villain.
You sure?
Are you still thinking about it?
Yeah.
Well, you think about it. Which
you should have won 3.
Nope, because 3 was the dude that had the lava hands. Guy Pearce. 2 different actors. Okay. Go ahead and look it up.
No, I'm good. But as long as you know.
Yeah, but I thought this. I mean, it was cute. Happy injected himself, and I like how they had it. They brought it back up later, but yeah, this episode. All right. Did you have anything? What was your message for this episode?
Which one? The Christmas?
The one. Yes.
I don't think I really had. I don't think I what I don't know. Like I said, within that, like I don't know. What you get from that one?
I told you that Darcy is the broke bitch in the club.
That's what you got from that? Oh yeah, you wild.
Yes.
Nah.
Not that wild.
Nah. I mean, I got happy can save Christmas. I guess that's all I really seen in that. Because somebody was like, is that happy? It was like, no, motherfucker, keep going. Let's beat his ass.
I don't even know how they were able to identify if it was happy. I think it was Hawkeye that said that, and Tony was like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, he did.
But then you have, I think you said episode 4 was your favorite episode of Iron Man crash into the Grand Master.
So
this number
I really
1 for you?
enjoyed that. I mean, outside the finale, yeah, I believe so, because I really like Jeff Goldblum. In the story, then Nebula, not Nebula, but what's her name?
Gamora.
Tessa Thompson. Tessa Thompson character. I enjoy her character in there, but of course you got to go more. And like I said, it made me miss Tony. I don't even really fuck with Tony like that, but it made me miss Tony when I watched this.
Yeah, they keep bringing him back. Did you feel like we had too many old characters? Like we didn't really get too many people from like Phase 4.
No, I don't think. I mean, so Phase 4, I feel like this is where I think they're introducing that. Like they're starting to open it up because a lot of Phase 4 stuff started coming into it. So you have stuff that's taking stuff from Black Widow. You have stuff that's taking things from
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi in the actual story. So I feel like this one is the one where they started going into that phase. Like when they started going, I think season 3 is when they're gonna really open it up on there because we already got, like I said, with the trailer, we already got Red Guardian and Bucky in the car ride, wherever the fuck they riding to. But yeah, I think they're gonna get to it. So I think they should. I don't think they should speed run into that just based on what if is, and it could potentially be. So no, I think they're doing a good job with pacing. Don't go too fast, but that's how you fucked up.
I mean, so I'll say it would have been cool to see a few characters that we got from the series to show up. Like Moon Knight would have been dope. She-Hulk, maybe Kamala.
We got time.
Monica Rambeau.
We got time.
It was some time in these first few episodes that could have been used. All right, Nebula, we've been seeing you for a long time, sis.
For the most part, they for them to go back, they brought Nebula, they even introduced new characters. I think they're doing a pretty good job with the actual story. And I thought it was gonna be a twist. And what's the guy was gonna come? I thought Hela was gonna get the 10 rings and just be the evil person I thought she was gonna be, but I see they turned her around too. So that was dope.
I like that. I thought that was really cool. I mean, when I saw like 10 rings come through, I was just like, oh, this was dope. Because you got to see her in a different light. And I remember when this episode dropped, a lot of people was mad that Kate Blanchett came back and did the voice, which I don't understand why. Like they was just like, why did y'all waste her time to do this voice for this episode? I'm like, oh, y'all feel with hate. Because the episode was dope. And I saw reports where she enjoys doing that. And so we got her in episode 6 and we got her in episode 9. So
yeah, I like that. I like Hank as well because he's done his role twice. He had I think one of the best ones last season. He was evil. He killed all the Avengers, so it was dope seeing him.
I love that episode.
They had a lot of Debbie Downers last year, which I feel like that's where this season would miss. That's the only thing that I miss because they should have had some dark ones, but I don't know what made them not go dark this season, but that's the one thing I feel like was missing. But I mean,
we got some culture. We definitely got some culture in this season.
We always get culture though, so it ain't nothing.
Not like we did in this, or maybe it just hit me differently.
You mean that cartoon?
What I was watching?
Because I'm saying because we got the Wakandans, we got the Talokians. They give us culture often. They try to make sure they spread that.
Obviously, you know what I mean. I'm talking about episode 6 because
that's just my favorite.
And is because I saw where they said it took them like 3 to 4 years to do the research and everything to actually do this episode, which I thought is dope. To give yourself time to actually do the research, get the culture, get the language, to make sure you're representing this tribe correctly. We can go back to episode. What was we at? We was on 4, but yeah.
Just keep going. This perfectly
fine. It's a lot I want to say about episode 6. Like I absolutely loved it. Like it had me so excited. I mean, it's just
I can tell.
The creativity, the story. And I will say, because I already told you this, like before I saw this, I had just finished Killers of the Flower Moon. Mm-hmm. Wait, did you say?
It doesn't matter what I said. You got it right.
So watching that and then watching this episode, I was sitting here like, get the motherfuckers out of here. I said it like that too, as if my voice was cracking. Because I was emotional. I wasn't crying though. I leave them crying. They're crying to you, Jason.
I didn't cry.
But
Not this time.
it's okay. But yeah, I just like where this story was going. Let me ask you this: like, out of episodes 1 through 6, which one do you think had the best story? And don't say all of them,
Why would I say all of them? You say
because
which
you
one had
loved
the
all of
best?
the episodes.
Except three. Um, as far as story, so I really enjoyed the Peggy episode. I really enjoyed that one. The story how they intertwine one of my favorites, Winter Soldier, with one of your favorites, Black Widow, and I feel like it ended somewhere else if I'm not mistaken. But whatever that was, I really enjoyed that story when they did that. I do wish Steve would have died, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. They keep shitting on Peggy. I feel so bad for her. Like y'all got her lusting for this man who she never got physical with that we know of. And it's just the love between them is just so powerful. But then also the love between Steve and Bucky is so powerful.
But how much time has passed since? Because she didn't go through the same life that Steve went through, where she got froze for just she got put on ice for 70 years. She just went to another another time
Yeah.
period, and then that was the end of that. It was just like years later, and this nigga just died or whatever you thought happened to him. So
Man, I don't know. But I was like, Steve and Peggy again. Like that, do you feel like this season had too much Peggy?
I don't. I don't like. I said, I don't think it's an issue. Like she's not one of my favorites, but I do love grounded characters. So I'm always rooting for the person that's typically to the ground. They're not doing a whole bunch of shooting powers type shit. Like I said, I know Spider Man. He has powers and things like that, but he's still a grounded hero compared to most um, of the people, most heroes. So
So humble heroes that's not really rich or stuck up.
no, because Batman is rich. I love Batman.
I know. That's why I was about to make my point. But yes. Yo, saying you love Batman and moving your eyebrows.
I ain't worry about
That's
that.
great.
Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. But so your favorite was the six, right?
Yeah, 6 was my favorite.
You said 1 through 6, but shit, 7 is not connected to the rest of that. So
No, well, the end of that goes into actually no. Huh. I'm not sure why I didn't go all the way to 7.
yeah, because you thought it was the end, but nah. The Hella episode was fucking fire, and I love they brought back Winwoo. I wonder if Michelle Yao was in that episode. I didn't look them up because that was actually his mom. That should have been his mom. That would have been an
Right.
episode. But hell yeah, them episodes was fire. Them episodes was fire. Did you expect what we was gonna get in the endings?
The season or episode 7?
Yeah, the season.
No, but I loved it. It got me super excited because I was just like, okay, so y'all didn't touch on any kind of new characters that we got, but then we see the tree. To end it on the tree, the Loki tree,
Mm, mm,
perfection.
mm, mm, mm.
What was you thinking when you saw that?
When I saw the tree,
Yeah.
shit, nothing. I was like, okay, that's how you connected. We finally got some connection between these TV shows. We typically don't get that. So that was actually dope. To see them do that. We seen that? We seen connection in TV shows? The TV shows, just TV shows alone. They can go to the movies. We talking about the TV show to TV show. I don't think you got a connection from TV show to a TV show.
No, that's why I was hoping we can get some characters from the TV shows. I mean, yeah,
Uh, nah, it'll come when it needs to. It'll come. I think Peggy and Loki will probably be in one of those secret wars or whatever movies coming, and maybe Kahori possibly. Because I don't know how they gonna
we
do
got
her
to see
character.
her in live action.
She's not even a comic book character. She's kind of strong. So I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see.
Kind of strong. What?
Yeah, she's overpowered. Like she's super overpowered. I don't know who can really stop her in a situation outside of somebody like Strange. And that could make sense with how his character ended in Doctor Strange 3. I mean 2.
You don't think Guy is strong enough
to do what?
To go against
She don't even have to move. No.
So you say Gaia can't do it. Miss Marvel can't do it.
No. Nobody that's on 2 feet. Nobody that typically walks on 2 feet. It takes up now.
So they gotta fly.
They gotta be a Wanda Maximoff, Doctor Strange.
Like a sorcerer, somebody that deals with like the magic.
Somebody like Agatha. Somebody that can do that can move some shit around, because this motherfucker, because she can fly. She got super speed. She can create portals. She can do everything Doctor Strange can do. So now you got to be somebody of that same ilk to be able to do it. But I'm pretty sure they'll make sure we see she not all that in a bag of chips, possibly. I don't know.
Man, I hope not. That episode was just so dope. I enjoyed it watching it the second time around because like the culture and everything, and then just visuals. Like, so let me ask you this, because I know it was I saw a post online and they were saying, was she similar or to have similar motives to Killmonger? Do you agree or disagree? Because they basically both wanted to help their people.
I mean, they got similar motives, but for different reasons. Like, Killmonger, I mean, his Killmonger situation was fucked up. Like, they just left him. So I get why he came to Wakanda and he did what he did. But he took out the person that wronged him. The Wakandans would have taken him in and tried to do right by him, but he was already like, nah, fuck it. Y'all gonna ride on my rules. Kahori's situation, her people had been rounded up. Like, everybody had been rounded up. And, the Spanish had come in, Christopher Columbus style, and did what they did. So they had to get what they got. And then even within that situation, the queen over there, that bitch was still entitled as fuck as to what they were gonna do. Bitch, you got me. Hold on, let me.
How you talking all this shit and I just came through in a portal? Bitch, I didn't walk through the door. And you saw me take all your weapons and put them to the ceiling, and you still talking shit?
That's some super, like, that sense of entitlement. But when you've ravaged lands, you've stolen, you've killed people, you tried to make it your own. That's how you can move like that, because it's been proven in what you can do. But when you don't know, when the unknown in that situation, yeah, no, you ain't. Nah, boy, we for the Teddy club up in this bit. They should have just that could have been another episode. They should have just popped everybody's heads out. You're like, and Kahori has gone crazy.
And the watcher's just sitting there like, she's done it again, y'all. She's done it again.
He's like, I should intervene, but I cannot.
I'm such a creep. It's funny how he got called out again, but it was in this season. It was Captain Carter. It's just like, you watch, Strange watches and does. Like, she was over there hyping Strange up in that final episode. She's just like, Strange out here helping people, and the watcher just sitting here like, I can't wait till this bitch find out the truth. She was like, I'm gonna let her find out. I can't wait.
I feel like if he would have said something, he would have been intervening. So he had to allow them to do that. And they should have. And I appreciate Helen not beating her daddy up too, because they kind of skirted past that. But man, he was an evil person. He was evil as hell. He had kids and he switched. We had kids after the oldest kid. After he locked her away, he locked her. How you gonna lock your daughter away? You don't like she said, you don't use her as a weapon, as a tool. Lock her away, then have new kids. Like, I'm a new nigga. No.
So, I mean, hypothetically, he kind of did what Miles did in The Harder They Fall.
On the cool.
He's like, oh, look, I'm done with this family. Let me go ahead and fuck y'all. I'm about to give my life to start over. I'm a new man.
Nah, you're not. Right. You're the same nigga.
But Nah, that would have been dope. But like in episode 6, when they was all at the beach, and then I thought she was about to be out of here, and then her people was in the woods. So I'll say like my message that I got from episode 6 that I take away is when you come together as a people and move as a unit, you are unstoppable. So I was just like, damn, yeah, that's gonna be the name of my album, Jason.
If we come together, we are unstoppable.
No, I said a hell of a lot longer than that. I had like a
Oh
whole
yeah.
last phrase.
You think I was gonna remember that whole thing that quick?
I had hope.
Nah, 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 player. I'm sorry. But
Oh,
yeah, nah, that was which
this
one
is some red blend. The brand, I do not have the bottle up here with me.
oh shit. I thought they brought back the guy um Anthony is it Anthony what's his name?
Anthony
Anthony
Mackie
Hopkins?
is not there.
Hopkins?
Oh,
Hopkins?
Hopkins, yes.
I thought that was him, but it definitely wasn't. Dude, he sounds just like him though.
He did. I definitely thought it was him. That's interesting. But the message that I have from that episode 7, Hella finds the 10 rings.
Hmm.
Men do love women that are mean to them. That is the message. Tell me I'm lying because you see it in that episode. Cause
I
sir,
think men. I think men just like aggressive women. I don't. So I don't think it's the meanness because I'm not. I don't know because we need to define what mean is first. Then we can go. We can move off that. Like
I mean, he did give her a bar though. He was like, "Your father might have feared the fight in you, but I don't." Man, look, I would have been like, "Damn, all right, let me
look
go
at you
ahead and get
turned
this
on by
dinner."
this. Look at you
You
turned
know,
on by this. Crazy. How you gonna cook this nigga? You about to cook this nigga? You better cook him food because he ain't scared to fight with
he
you?
done gave me a new outfit. Like I'm looking good in this red. He got me lunch. What?
Jazz.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me
my
let
bad.
you need to let me take you out as a friend because shit like that should not impress you. I'm gonna be no, no,
Oh wait, you think I'm for
no.
real?
Yes,
Nah,
yes.
don't. Nah.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to make sure. Have to make sure to myself. He got me an outfit. He done gave me. Next time you should
I
lie.
was just talking about if I was
You should lie next time.
hella.
You should lie
This
next
motherfucker.
time. Like, cause who
Nah, man,
cares?
I don't know. I don't know what
I
it's
know better.
called.
What? You got some dick on here? Anybody dick for Jazz? Drop. Anybody dick for Jazz? Drop some purple
What is the
emojis. Drop some
yo?
banana
Not the
emojis.
color purple, which was a great movie. Which was a really good movie.
Dick fillet,
That's what you,
please. Dick fillet, please.
yo,
Check in.
yo.
No.
What did Cat Williams say earlier? He said, "Big dick deviants." Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I took down so many notes for that damn interview because he was saying some crazy funny shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta have that in my arsenal.
Crystal, that's bullshit. I stutter because I stutter. That's called a speech impediment. You blind MFU.
Just because she wears glasses doesn't mean she's blind. Because
No,
as
she's
you can
blind.
see, look, we're both blind. All of us. We all are wearing glasses.
I'm not blind.
Oh, you just be faking. Nah,
I am.
Jason, you
I am.
wear them shits way too much for it to be a sense of style, I think. It's okay.
It is.
It's okay. It's
It
okay to be
is.
blind. It's fine.
It is.
As long
It
as
is.
you
It's
can
this.
see the
It
movies
is.
we're reviewing, my nigga, it's okay. I'm not judging you.
I can see them with or without these glasses. Nah, I mean,
Yeah, all right. So give me 3 characters that you wish would have shown up in this episode, in this season of What If.
Shang-Chi for sure. I would have loved to see him. I want to see Peter again. But a different variation of Peter. Maybe like Andrew in it or Toby. I'd like to see one of them. I want to see another black character. They kind of bullshitting us with that. Like we got Sam, which is I appreciate that, but Sam been there since 2008. Let me see not Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, Monica Rambeau. Let me see Monica Rambeau. Let me see Maria Rambeau. Let me get a Rambeau around this bitch or something. So let me get one of them.
Okay. I got for me, I had Monica on mine as well. I had She-Hulk and I had Moon Knight. I definitely want to see Moon Knight.
Only if they bring Moon Knight, they got to be the proper dark episode to see Moon Knight in. So that'll be dope. But like make it all dark. Bring Doctor Strange back, because it'll make sense with Moon Knight and whatever that wolf dude was. That'll be dope to see them three. Because they're like the Midnight Suns or something like that. They have an actual a comic or a run with just them in it. So it'd be dope to see them. And the Black Knight, like that nigga just got his little knife and just disappeared from the Eternals.
The Eternals. Can we get them in a what if? Like,
they kind of talk about the Celestials and stuff like that. So
yeah, Ego. That's it. Like that's the only one. Thanos.
Ain't nothing. Thanos is a Celestial. He has Celestial, so it counts just like Quill. Ain't no difference.
All right. Anyway, when I'm thinking Eternals, I'm just like, let's get some. You got a cast of 200 and motherfuckers. You can't sprinkle 2 or 3 in none of the what ifs just to make them continue to make them relevant. Instead of us.
One of them drinking semen water, so no, we don't need them right now.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, yeah, Saltburn.
What about that?
I didn't. He fucking the dirt too. Yo, him, Jenna Ortega, and
The Weeknd, your other boo.
That's not my boo. He did too much coke.
You love him though.
I mean, I love his music, but it's kind of been falling off. But his stream's going crazy, so I heard.
I bet.
But did you have any kind of like expectations going into the season? Probably not. But I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Expectations for this season?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't even watch the trailer, so I need to go do that tonight and probably go through some other reviews and see what they thought and what Easter eggs they pointed out that we didn't catch or that we didn't see. That's typically what I do after our review. So I want to make sure this is fresh, this is raw, unfiltered. Is it somebody else I want to see that came through any of these? Spider-Man, Ant-Man. Nah, I don't think so.
Put Thanos and Hela in the same episode. Who's Thanos? Was that supposed to be Thanos?
Nah, I don't. Well, maybe Thanos, but Thanos could have been from the Eternals, possibly.
Is that Angelina Jolie's character?
I think so.
That would be fire.
Fighting each other, or they taking care of something?
Nah, I think just let them be like match up with each other to where they can work.
So fighting each other. I want them to fight because the Thor episode last year wasn't that good, but I love the fight between him and Captain Marvel. He was knocking her ass. Well, they were knocking each other across the world. That shit was hard. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that Thor episode was kind of ass, but that fight was cool. Which did you have a favorite battle from this season?
Favorite? I guess it was whenever the Wenwu and Shorty and Hela,
right?
And then when they joined forces to fight Odin's son.
Yeah, that was dope. I'm gonna say the last one. Well, I'm gonna say of course the battle.
That was definitely dope.
I guess outside of that, because normally the last fight in the last episode is always dope. So
not last year.
You didn't like when they all?
Nope.
Actually, no. The best one was between the Watcher and
Ultron. Yeah, that shit. He was beating his ass through every universe. Like that shit was hard. Now that I think that's still the best fight of this series. But the fight between when they was fighting Doctor Strange, that shit was hard too. Because I like to because he was putting in he was throwing his gang signs up, making sure they knew he knew the book. He knew the book and he was gonna make it work, even if it meant he couldn't be in it. Woo! Would you have sacrificed your life like that for the man you love?
that I ain't gonna be with, so he can go be with somebody else, so somebody else can benefit off of.
Whoa!
Hell
You
no.
thinking too much. You thinking too
Girl
much. You
math.
thinking too much. Like,
Yo, no, I'm not risking my life so I can watch you be happy with somebody
you
else.
can't watch nobody. You won't even exist.
Nah, the watcher probably gonna fuck with Strange. Like, there she go. She going on a date again. No, I'm not. You risking your life? Shit.
I might. I might. I might. I don't
Jason,
know.
it's 2024. Why are you still doing this? Why are you risking your life? Yo, what? Imagine you get to the afterlife and
Okay, so think about this, Jazz. Think about this, right? So you're Doctor Strange, right? You got to watch Killmonger and Ultron fight over this glove for the rest of your life, or you could just give your girl her life back, or give your man his life back. You just gonna be cool with just hanging over this, just watching them sit right here. Because
look.
you don't get you. It ain't like you. It ain't like you just out in your universe living life. Nah, you fucked your universe up. It's no longer there. Everybody, everything that was in it is gone.
So if I was
Go make your one sacrificial play. Looking ass.
the shake of the hand took me out. He didn't even look like that.
Go back and watch it. I promise he did. I promise he did. He never fixed the shook. He never fixed the shake of his fingers.
He was holding the water together, Jason.
Jazz.
He had to make sure they
He
didn't
still has the
drown.
shakes. He never fixed it.
I mean, he had surgery, the nerve damage. So, okay, if I was to fix, so I got to risk my life just to get out of hell and give my man the universe that he deserves that I fixed because I destroyed it.
You
So,
did all of this.
all right. So after I risk my life, where am I going after that? Is the hell that's possibly waiting for me on the other
Oh no,
side?
you just don't exist. You just bloop. You just blip.
So
There's
I'm not
nothing
even
else.
thinking about like my mind is destroyed. So I'm not. Then I'm gonna do that then.
You do what?
I'll go ahead and get. Uh, nah, I probably would because watching two people fight all day. I mean, so they can have conversations with each other. So I would try to team up with them and try to figure it out.
He did. He did. He figured out the one way to do it. Come on, Tony. Since you felt the way about Tony doing it, now Doctor Strange you can do it. You get to be your own Tony. Nobody will know though.
What is all this like body movements? Like what is happening?
I talk with my body, my hands, all this it moves.
So then I would go ahead and let him be and survive, I guess.
There we go, Jack off of Titanic. There we go. Let your rose survive, and you gotta go on about your day.
But it's just like just to sit in a black space with two people that's aggravating me sounds like hell after 6 months.
I mean, he wasn't doing that. He was roaming the world. Clearly, he was out here living a life, and the Watcher just was allowing it to.
I'm so confused at my options now.
I mean, your options are your options. You can. I mean, because technically he was supposed to just be watching them. He wasn't supposed to be doing nothing else. Like he had a snow globe with them in it. That was the end of that.
Right. So I'm thinking that was my only option to where I'm in a dark space with the snow globe watching.
That is your only option. You don't get to fucking kick it. Now, when you decide to go kick it, at this point, now you are now you doing stuff you ain't supposed to be.
Well, fuck the rules at this point. I'm like, then hell no, I'm not giving up my life to go say that motherfucker. Fuck him. He's gone. He's gone.
Watch it gonna get you. He was gonna get him. It wasn't gonna be no just you out here just kicking and not doing nothing. Something's gonna happen to him.
He should have tried to find love somewhere else. He should have did what Wanda did. Let me go scoop her up on somebody else's universe.
No, that's against the rules. No.
Who care about the rules?
The Watcher, clearly.
All he gonna do is watch until somebody beat his ass. Ultron.
He was gonna pull up. He was gonna pull up. You started doing shit like that, snatch people from different universes, and you shouldn't. Man, Krista, the most rule following motherfucker in the world.
Damn, that came from the heart. Okay. Damn, Jason.
And if you ain't, go to Walmart right now and go steal something.
We're not committing crimes.
You need to. She said to hell with rules, so there ain't rules are sometimes crimes. Go.
Yeah, nah, we're not doing that.
So now we got limit on the rules. That's not how they work. That's not how they work. Go in or don't go hard or don't go at all.
Don't be a criminal.
Fuck that. Some criminal activities are fun.
All right, Strange.
What other question did you have, man?
Those was my questions, but with you see Peggy finally fighting beside Steve. I thought that was cute. I kind of liked how you saw her fighting alongside Steve and then fighting alongside Widow.
That was kind of hard. Wait, which one are you talking about? Episode 7 or episode 5?
I'm just two different scenes because I'm just saying because she fought alongside Bearded Steve, which was episode 8, and then earlier she was fighting alongside Widow against the other Black Widows. And so
I like the one when it was in the 1600s with Wanda and Sam and all that stuff. I like that one a lot better.
Oh yeah, when Thor was the leader and he's blaming Captain Carter for Hela for getting snatched up. Did you see me push that bitch in the portal? Like, why are you blaming me? I was right beside you.
I get it because we brought you here to stop it and you didn't.
But hold on. You brought me there. I didn't ask to be there. Nobody invited me and I said yes. You snatched me from my universe to help you. So, like, what? Like, nah.
I got something for
you kidnapped me.
No bail money though.
I'm not seeing none of this. So, but yeah, like, how was she in the wrong?
Because we brought her here. That's it. That's
so you kidnapped her. Okay. So it's her fault. That's why you can't help people. And I like my message from this episode was your coworkers aren't your friends.
I like that. I'm not mad at that. I think, sometimes love lost is love found. That's what I'm riding with.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. And I love how they had bearded Steve Rogers.
Why you like that so much?
It was a different look. It was a different look.
It's not.
I mean, we only got it in one movie. So
gotcha. I feel that though. I understand.
But also in this episode, did you catch the Loki reference?
Which one was it?
So, I might be reaching because when you had Captain Carter speaking with Tony, and obviously this is Tony from a different universe, she's telling him about like time travel, and he's just like, "Oh, I love when you saying all these big words. Give me more." And she said, "Flux capacitor," which is what they needed in Loki to with Timely.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh wait, is that from Back to the Future?
It is from Back to the Future.
Oh shit!
But Loki got it from Back to the Future, so that's what reference that they had, especially with the model, because they were trying to be like when Doc did that. So that was a nice catch. So you're not wrong when you say that, though. That's why I feel like, why should you say this so bad? Do you think you Doc Martin or something, or Doc Brown rather? Something.
I'm Doc Caramel. Fuck you. But hey man, you can't catch them all. Like it's hard out here. But I kind of like seeing the chemistry with Captain Carter and Tony in the scene did kind of remind me of Loki and it was OB or LB? OB from Loki. Just them like energy bouncing off of each other. I thought that was pretty cool. And then you got to see Hulk versus Happy when he was in his monster form, which I ain't mad at that. That was kind of cool seeing those. But yeah. And we got Zombie Wanda came back. Like we had so many villains in this final episode. I thought that was dope how they brought them all together. How you feel about that last episode, Jason?
I loved it. All the little villains, but like I said, that's when I was kind of you see where the different people. Well, you see the different powers that Kahori goes. I think that was more so the biggest thing that I seen. Like what powers did she have? But I love that because I was wondering if they were going to bring everybody back from the beginning, but I seen they just brought them back just for, um, for the purposes of showing their different weapons and how they work. But I also think um, we did do a season 2 Loki recap. It's on our YouTube page. Follow us and subscribe and like. I love that they dropped the different weapons, and I feel like that
Yeah.
was like a speed run for people that's never seen a movie, and it lets you know how the actual powers go. So it also lets you know that the 10 rings can fuck up a god. Keep up with that.
Oh shit. If we had any kind of music drop, I would have played it right then and there. But we ain't got that yet.
I didn't know what to do with the knife was though. I didn't know who that was. That was interesting with the little green knife when he dropped it down. I didn't know what that was about.
Was uh I'm not sure. I was trying to keep up with like each of the weapons, but hell, it was a lot. But I thought it was funny, like all the creatures, they kept going up and coming back down and going up and come back down. I'm like, I know they sick as hell. Imagine you seeing your doom and you just like, all right, I'm about to go. Oh shit, I'm about to get saved again. But I thought it was interesting when you actually had some of them die, and then you had like Hella said like throw her shield or her helmet, and you had all the villains that Strange was about to kill, just helping them out. So I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, no, that was real dope when they did that. They kept going up and down, up and down. I feel like that was a reference to something, but I mean I don't know what it was though. When they was dropping them real quick and then picking them back up, then dropping them, dropping them back down. Then she was like, "Nah, fuck it, I can." Then, that's what I'm saying. Like this, she is that goddamn strong. She can open up portals. She fight with her hands, and she dropping niggas through portals at the same exact time. Like I'm like, bro, hold up, what the fuck? Like she just that's just too much power.
Why? Why is it too much power? Her intentions are good, and
It's,
she be out here for her people.
I mean, her intentions are good. I appreciate that, but yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, truthfully.
And we got like Vision, because Vision was one of the creatures fighting um during that big battle where you had so many different characters. And I don't think we're gonna get White Vision
He coming
like
back.
at all. I
He
mean, he
coming back.
will, but I don't think he's gonna get his show Vision
No,
Quest.
he shouldn't get a show.
I don't think so either, because
I think he'd probably be in the Agatha series, and then whenever they do the Young Avengers, I think he'd be a part of that.
badass kids, half of them fake.
They might not be when we get them, especially with all this multiverse shit going on. You never know how they gonna do that.
Yeah, that's true. But did you have any other details you wanted to add for this season?
Not for the season. I think the last question you kind of brought up. I don't know if you said it in your notes, but you brought up Coleman Domingo, who plays on Euphoria, and he also played in Color Purple as Mister. So possibly being King the Conqueror, a ruler. And I think you said you was okay with that casting, right?
I love it. I think that's great. I think that's the best name that was mentioned, and
Not
with them,
Aldous, not Aldous Hodge. Aldous Hodge. You're not rolling with that.
no, he's no. I didn't really like him in Black Adam.
I don't think I don't think those are two different. I think them two different characters, but I get it.
Wait, who am I thinking of?
You're right. You're right. No, he was in Black Adam. He was in Black Adam as the Hawk,
Okay,
as Hawkman. But I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
but that's different. That is different. But I'm not mad at where you're going with that though. I'm not mad at where you're going with
I
that.
don't his act and like action stuff. I don't think he would have been able to do Kane. Visually, yes, he's fine as hell. Like,
Hey. No more lust. No
hey,
more lusting. No
hey,
more lusting. No more lusting on this pot. No, no, none of that.
but I visually it would have been amazing. Oh
This
damn!
motherfucker.
If they get if they get Coleman though, he gotta
It's not
get
lust material.
swole.
Why does he have to
No,
get swollen?
because not. I mean, he doesn't have to because Kane comes in all different shapes and sizes, as long as those shades are black. But I I mean, if you got the right person to write it, but I think he'll do a great job in that role. I don't think August
Tori, every
would have.
what Tori? I
She
mean,
right though.
what it wasn't, but what
She is.
hero movie do you like? Like what? Because she didn't like Spider-Man
Wait.
Across the Spider-Verse.
She wild for that one.
Like she didn't like Black Panther. She won't watch Black Panther. Like
Hey, she don't like it or she ain't watch it. Because
I'm rolling.
yeah,
I'm rolling.
they not doing that, man.
They're not doing. They're not giving. They ain't giving. I'm gonna be real. They ain't giving no brothers no second chance like that. And I think the thing behind James Gunn was bullshit, though. I do think that the situation with James Gunn is bullshit. I think
Didn't he just say something?
he says it was something like that. He said something that they didn't like, so they fired him real quick. And they're pretty quick when they do that. So people kind of got mad. They got rid of Jonathan Majors like that, but they got rid of somebody that was actually that was proven to bring money to a franchise, to a character that people had never heard of. So if they did it to him, I mean, I think they definitely would do it to anybody else. So
unless you're in the DC comic realm,
we're not talking about DC. It's Marvel. It's Marvel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they weren't going. The movie was already made, so they were going to take it out.
What? Who was?
James Majors? I mean, not James Majors, but James Cameron. James Cameron? Wait.
I'm so confused.
Is it an Epstein joke? Wait, no, wait, no. That's what's the man name?
Well, we did say this ain't for kids. Yikes.
James Gunn, that's his name. God damn, I don't know. Don't worry about that.
Because you said Jonathan Gunn, so I thought you knew. But then you went somewhere else. I said maybe he didn't mean James Gunn, so I'll let him figure it out.
Yeah, it was James Gunn. Okay, got you.
I thought he was just talking shit about Trump, and then they was like, "No, we got to get rid of you." Oh, yikes.
I missed the pedo jokes.
I did too, because I know Batista said if they don't hire him back, he's done.
I mean, I get it. Jonathan, brother.
Yeah, man.
Since your trial, you ain't did. Since you got accused, you've done shit right. You get one more chance to fix this. Maybe link up with Ray Rice out in Baltimore. He can teach you. He can put you on the right path. But you gotta figure that out. But please just be accountable. Just be accountable. Don't be in there crying.
One more chance. Basically, Jason is indirectly saying, do not be like R. Kelly on your interview next week, which is going to be during the day. I'll be watching that. But I do have one more question to ask you. With the visuals that we got from this season, because I'm going to say they were top tier. And when we did our recap of 2023 shows and movies, I made sure to mention what if and the visuals that we were getting, and like how last year animation, perfect, amazing. Do you think
Invincible needs to be mentioned? That is a good.
Not
show.
yet though. Not yet.
It is. It's good. I enjoyed Invincible. I enjoyed that. Also, I forgot one of my favorite movies of last year. We go. The best musical of last year. The motherfucker Renaissance. Goddamn right. I love that movie. Loved it. 10 out of 10.
He asked Jazz, we should review this.
Yes, we should have reviewed the Renaissance. Yes, we should have. Hell yeah, that was good.
You good? You done got.
I'm all for black women getting their money, getting their paper, taking care of their business by whatever mean they feel they need to. So I appreciate.
I mean, ain't that what Carly did? But Jason,
She seen a deer, bro, and just it chose deer, bro, over life. Like, no, no, this nigga gonna find me, bitch. You are not in. Oh, what's that? What's that? You are not in Gone Girl. This is not how this story gonna work out for you,
Man.
He didn't go look for nothing. That man went to the club and started going on tour. Like, I'm the hurt man that dated Carly. What's up? What y'all got going?
He was fine though. But do you feel like this would have been like what if should be if hold on, let me get my question. If you saw a report to where what if season 2
It was a baby deer, actually. And it was actually half zebra.
put it on the screen, Jason, for context.
Oh, they can't see that. You're right. It was a baby deer. Actually, it was a deer, bro. Half deer, half zebra. Kevin Hart told us that.
Yeah, you got
You know how you feel
that.
about him.
Ah.
And Kevin Hart is not a plant. And if he is, he's definitely a Loki tree at this point.
Oh, I like that. A Loki tree. That's dope. But if you saw that what if season 2 was going to the theaters, would you go check it out in theaters?
Of course. Yeah, easily. Hopefully it goes a little deeper with the story. Hopefully the visuals are a lot more. We don't talk about Bruno. We can talk about Kevin. But you don't know where they come from? Encanto. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be the resident father on the podcast to introduce
I've
you to
seen that, but I haven't seen it enough to reference it.
That's like the biggest. That was like the biggest movie of like 2021. Well, biggest song of 2021. Maybe
Yeah,
2022.
I watched it like a year after it was hot.
Gotcha. But yeah, I definitely would because like oftentimes you see a cartoon on TV, it doesn't hit the same like it does in theater. So I know those visuals gonna be way crazier.
Yeah.
Than what we've gotten or what we've gotten so far.
Yeah, I agree because I was just like, it was. I'm probably gonna get it set up to in my spare bedroom, like I'm gonna be in the theater, just to get that on a big screen on a projector, just to get those vibes on it, instead of like watching it on my iPad or something like that.
Oh yeah, you got to.
But,
the big screen always hit more.
Yeah, but what message did you get from episode 9?
You can't fuck with the police. I really don't. Man, you know, it's never too late to do the right thing.
Yes, it is. Like, people died.
No, he didn't. He brought everybody back.
No, like the folks that fell in the forge.
I thought they didn't save everybody.
Some of them died. I mean, they were universal killers, but still, they were people.
Fuck that. We ain't doing that. We ain't, because if Ted Bundy, Dahmer, you know, these motherfuckers that there's no filter of, well, nah, fuck that. Get them out of here. They can go. So nah. We ain't going with that. We ain't riding with that. Nah.
If I saw them falling in the forge, I'd have been looking over like, all right, make sure they fall in that bitch.
Damn, you know he did.
But I'm gonna say my message was, even when it feels like you can't, we all have the strength to battle our demons.
I like that. You put some fucking thought in all these goddamn episodes, it seems like.
Nah, I was like, just what did I get from this? And when they even mentioned him battling his own demons, I thought that was cool, because a lot of the figures that you saw, that's what he did, and you saw them go in him in the first season. And so I was just like, oh, that's pretty dope. And I was like, I wonder what I could take away from all the other ones. So that's why I sent it to you. I was like, let me see what kind of stuff Jason to come up with. I know it was on the whim though.
It definitely was on the whim, because if I would have had some more thought, I would have been. But you came with it with them. Goddamn, I'm like, shit. You did that. I like that. What the fuck? I was trying to say how you was gonna answer that. You goddamn intricate ass thoughts. Every one of these been intricate as hell. Like, god damn, she cooking. That's like I said, that's my homie. She gonna come through with it. So I appreciate that. That was dope. It was dope.
Thank you. But those are all my questions that I have for this episode. I definitely enjoyed this season. And I know that I told you, I was like, Jason, I don't think this is hitting like the first season. And then like every episode after that was fire. So I was like, oh, all right, Marvel. Y'all called my bluff. But
Echo next week.
yes, we're doing our Echo live next week.
Yeah, Echo.
I think
it comes out on the 10th, so it just all depends.
That's true. Because it's 5 episodes, right? I don't think
yes, it's 5 episodes, correct.
And they drop all at the same time. So regardless, we will post it on our socials so y'all can check us out again when we do that review. I'm excited for that. 2 back-to-back Marvel reviews and shows. And then we're just gonna go cold turkey. And just I guess wait for Deadpool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the other shows. Well, you ain't waiting for Madam Web.
I ain't watching that shit. What? Yo, that trailer looks terrible. Look, I'm just sitting here like, if y'all do not slander that shit the way that they did the Marvels, because I know for a fact Madam Web will not be better than the Marvels. Well, and if it is, I'll come on here and say,
I'm gonna be 100 with you. They probably not even gonna go see Madam Web. They will entertain the MCU version of it, but they probably not going to go check Madam Web. I ain't hear them saying shit about Mobius when it came out, or Morbius whenever it dropped.
Trash. I heard about it. Everybody said it was trash.
Yeah, terrible fucking movie. I ain't see it. I ain't hear about it. Nothing. So
I'm mad. I watched that shit. I only watched it to see the end credits. And I didn't even finish the movie to see the end credits with Michael Keaton.
They said it was confusing.
Yeah, I don't think Sony know what they're doing, but it is what it is. Because Sony got 3 movies dropping this year. Because they got Madam Web, I think Venom 3 drops this year, and then also Kraven, which I'm excited to see, but I'm also nervous.
I'm gonna hold out hope for Kraven. I'm holding out hope for Kraven. I did see a little sneak peek. I didn't see a sneak peek, but I seen them comment on a something that I'm looking forward to in Echo. So I ain't gonna say it. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm gonna keep that quiet.
Nah, I haven't seen none of the Echo stuff. I ain't even seen the trailer. I'm literally going to it.
Yeah, I don't. They gotta let that Bree. They gotta let that Bree hate go, because Bree did a great job in this next one. I do feel like I say, that's disrespectful, because Jazz has told me I tell women to smile, which I don't. But I'm not even telling Bree to smile. But Bree, it didn't feel like she had personality in their first movie, so it was kind of dry, but I also feel like that's how they wanted her to play it. So the second movie, they did bring out more personality within her character. So I do think the second movie was just done well anyway. And then of course you got Amila. I think that's how you say it. Amila, Miss Marvel. Kamala, Miss Marvel in there. And then of course you got the lovely Monica Rambeau as well. So
yeah, she's married with a kid. Shout out to
Tiana.
Why are you
talking? Sorry. What does that have to do? What does that have to do with the movie?
But I will say, the Marvels was good. The Brie hate definitely got to get up out of here. We also reviewed that as well. And the fact that like Aquaman, heard that wasn't that good. Heard it didn't do that good in the box offices.
I didn't expect it to.
I didn't either. But the hate that the Marvels got, Aquaman nowhere near it at all.
They didn't go see it though. So I mean, it's like
a lot of people didn't go see the Marvels, and they was just like they hated.
I mean, but they kind of know what was in there. A lot of people loved the first Aquaman, but I didn't expect everything with DC. I think everything with DC was going to go downhill after they got Lego with James Gunn. So nothing has really, not James Gunn, but Zack Snyder. After Zack Snyder got left, but Superman is in production. So I got hope. I don't like Superman, but I got hope that James Gunn gonna make it something different. So we'll see. Movies are back, baby. Movies are back.
Yeah. So definitely excited for that. But for this review, I don't have anything else. Um, we'll just wait for Echo and then go on an MCU hiatus. Unless we just find us a Marvel movie that we can just review.
I'm not doing that.
Oh damn! I
No.
thought the excitement was gonna be there. Like, we can do this.
No,
Ooh,
no, because Deadpool will be the next.
all
If we
right,
do it, that'll be the next. For what? Why? We got it's so many
okay,
other classics we can go
okay,
into. It's so many other classics we
okay.
can get into.
All right,
So many more. It's so many more.
all right.
Like you can talk about like Love Jones. We can get into Scary Movie, the first one. You get in Don't Be a Menace. You know
Don't be a
what I'm
menace
saying?
to
Crush
South
Groove.
Central.
Like you know what I'm
The
saying?
fuck, Crush Groove.
Is that it? Is that how you say it? Is it right? Cool. That's it right? Cool. Cool. You know, the big kids, the big guys, the fat boys.
What are you talking about?
Rebel Moon was cool, but I don't it was too repetitive. It felt too repetitive. It's like it was cuts. I'm hoping the second one is a lot better. It was an enjoyable watch, but it was super repetitive in how they did it. So,
A
you
lot
know,
of I've been seeing a lot of hate.
it was very repetitive. It kind of got redundant because it was the same thing over and over. Like it was, we need a crew to fight them because they coming back here soon. Killed everybody, go find people. There we go. We got somebody up. We got somebody up. And each time it's how we doing this with each person. It was
I
the
mean,
same thing every time.
how long is it? Is it like 2 hours?
It is.
Uh, I'm good on that. I just these movies be long as hell. We gotta find something that's not that good so we can just be like, was it good though? No, that shit was ass. I mean, I could definitely say that for The Exorcist, The Believer,
We did.
but I need.
He said he quit watching. He said he quit watching me away. Damn, I hit that too quick.
We hit it at the same time. Nah, I might check it out this weekend, but I'm not gonna make no promises.
No promises. But yeah, man. But that's all that I had. Did you have anything else?
No, I think we was able to get through all of the messages that we were able to, except for episode 4. I didn't have a message for that one. That was your favorite episode. I don't know if you. Oh, my message for episode 5 was Peggy could have got a 2-for-1. If you don't get it, that's on you. But I didn't have one for episode 4.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, episode. You,
That was the Iron Man.
Father, I know. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Your father's sins don't make you.
Okay.
Your father's sins don't make you. You are driving your own destiny.
And she was driving.
Literally, I know. I did that on purpose. Thank you. You see, when I think a little bit, I can come up with some shit.
Whatever. But thank you for having your messages. Hopefully, that was cool. I thought that was very entertaining. I was feeling that. But yeah, I didn't have anything else.
I don't either, man. This was fun. Season 2, What If Marvel. Like I said, we drop an episode each and every Tuesday. Yeah, like I said, we up to 83. Well, 83 drops Tuesday, but we will be up to 83. There's a lot of bonuses. There's a lot of content that we have. You can come watch. You can listen to on the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. It's really on all It's actually on all streaming platforms that have a podcast. What's the other one that you just put it on? Good. Is that just?
I think Good Pods is where I can go to like drop like our stuff. But if you have an account with them, you can definitely follow us on there, and our episodes are listed as well.
Gotcha, man. But this was the Was It Good Though podcast, season 2. What If recap. I am Jason.
And I am Jazz.
Deuces.
Cheers.